and then cut and edit. Da, 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 da.
Please save that in. I didn't even know you did a rule teach.
I did. That's what I filmed last night.
Oh, okay.
And there's our blooper for the intro. Hey everyone, I'm Matt.
And I'm Angela.
Welcome back to Matgelair, and today we are going to show you a Kickstarter preview of the new game Elemental Clash. I'll teach you the rules right about now. Hey everyone, Matt here. I'm going to be teaching you how to play the 1 to 4 player game Elemental Clash by Dark Dragon Entertainment. This game is hitting Kickstarter on Monday, June 16th, and I am so excited. Thank you, Dark Dragon Entertainment, for giving us this copy to review and teach you how to play. First and foremost, I want to say that all of what you are seeing is prototype, so there is a chance that something could be changing in between the Kickstarter and when you get your copy of the game. In Elemental Clash, you're going to be controlling these creatures of various elements. You have earth, water, fire, and wind. And they're going to come in different types of creatures as well. So I showed off the zenith, but there's alphas, omegas for each one of these types. Just trying to show off a variety there. Now, in Elemental Clash, you're going to be controlling these creatures, and you're going to start by drawing a hand of 7 cards. So 1, 2, 3. You're going to get one hand each. I'll start with this hand. So you're going to look at your hand, and you're going to choose one creature to be your clasher, and you're going to play them face down. For this example, I'm just going to play them face up. So I'm playing on that side. You're going to play your clasher. I'm choosing this alpha creature, and I'm going to focus on solely this number here. That's going to be your clasher's value. Then you get an opportunity to play 1 or 2 extra cards with it, and that's going to be their fusion. So if you want to do that, you want to choose 1 alpha and 1 omega creature, and you're going to play those with it. Let's take a look at the opponent's hand here. So what's going to happen is when you try to make a fusion, you have to do 1 alpha and 1 omega. What I'm going to do this round instead is I'm going to play this fire creature, this omega fire creature at level 8. But then for my fusion, I'm going to play these 2 alphas so I can then play out my zenith dragon here. Now, Zenith creatures are very special because these guys will stay out for the rest of the game as a special ability. Now, after you finish choosing your clashers, you're then going to look at the cards, flip them over, and you're going to start by reading the alpha cards. So my alpha rabbit here is going to do a special thing, reveal each card you draw until the total number of revealed cards equal half your omega score rounding down. So right now my omega is an 8, and I'm going to draw 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then pick a general. Next time they play a clasher, it must be face up. So now that means my opponent here is going to have to play their clasher face up in the next round. But on the flip side, these guys summon the Zenith Dragon because they played 2 alphas. So that's going to be set up there. Now another big thing that I did not mention yet is when you are playing, you can only have 7 cards in your hand. Now this is a special thing, so you're allowed to do that, but because of that, now at the end of the round, I am not going to draw up. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards. So next round, I am not going to be drawing any new cards at the end of this round. So we have all flipped over our cards. We both went. We're now going to clash it out. So because I have another big thing to notice is at the bottom of all of these cards is this statement here. So when your clasher gets +2 if it and both fusions share the same element, I do not have that on either of mine. But then on the other one, on your omegas at the bottom, which says if your clasher is a omega it's supposed to say alpha, so that will be corrected on the cards when they do get printed. But if your clasher is an omega effect, add +3 to its score. So if your clasher is an alpha effect, add +3 to its score if it's a water. So he's going to go up to 8, and because it is a tie, water actually beats fire. Water would win this one, so they get to collect. Now, the point of the game is to be the first person to collect either a purity set or two of each element. And we're going to have those definitions placed up here and here. That is how you play Elemental Clash. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Alright, so we are getting set up for a game of Elemental Clash. We start with a hand of 7 cards. And as mentioned in my rules teach, this should be, everything you see is subject to change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is all prototype components, so please bear with
7 or 8?
7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have 7. Oh, did I give you one too many?
Mm-hmm.
Whoopsie.
Oh, shit. Oh, I have an extra one, I think. I should have got my thing that I,
Oh.
just bought. You're already, like...
Oh yeah, I'm all set for the first round.
Oh, my.
I'm starting off with a bang early.
I'll try. That's ambitious for me already.
Alright. So we reveal.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. And then I have an axolotl and a frog that I will use to summon my water dragon.
Nice. I have a stag and frog. That was all legal, correct?
Yep, so your alpha ability.
Oh, I'm like, yeah, okay. Each enemy general randomly takes 1 card from my hand and add it to theirs. Huh?
Oh, okay, so I get to take 1 card from yours?
Yep.
Nice. And then your omega.
Pick an enemy general, exchange clasher cards with them.
Oh, thank you.
I shouldn't have played that. So now what? You win the hand. Well, you're gonna win the hand anyway, right? Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna win the hand.
So maybe you should. I know you said you did a rule teach, but maybe we just say why what we got going on is going on.
So I'm not going through all of mine because I'm summoning my water dragon, which is a zenith. For a fusion, you always have to have one alpha, one omega, and so we went through your cards. Jay-hoo-hoo. And so, based on the fact that I played a frog which had a 5, and she gave me her stag, which is a water with a 7. But even though you would be getting +2 because all of them have the same element of water, where I have +2 also because all of mine are water element. So I go from a 7 to a 9, you go to a 7, which means I win. I get to collect them all. But my water zenith dragon stays out.
I draw back at the 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right.
Yep. We draw back up to a hand of 7. But on top of that,
I can't count.
My water dragons has the ability that at the end of each round, all enemy generals give one card of their hand to another general of their choice. I would like a card from you.
From the last ones that I had, or from the whole deck?
Yeah, it should be from the last ones that you had.
Okay.
So
I kept them on top. And so I still draw up now.
Yeah. I was supposed to take one less, so take one at random and just discard it. Cool. Alright, so then we start all over again, and we choose our clashers. Oh, damn. I've got some good cards.
That was a lot.
And if I really wanted to, I could just get rid of this one and switch to one of these others, you know.
You have to do an alpha and an omega to call a zenith?
No, it's 2 alphas to call a zenith.
Okay. It has to be the same element?
No.
I hope this is legal.
Boom. Alright.
Golem.
Ooh.
We both went level 8.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. Neither one of us have any power
do
over
I do
the
this
other.
now?
Nope, you don't do that
Okay.
part at all because you're just using it for that.
Right, okay. So, this counts as having an alpha and omega that I could do a dragon, right?
No, you have to have 2 alphas as your fusions.
Hang on. Oh,
Look at that.
I totally had that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh. Alright. I'll go first. Discard 3 cards from my hand or 1 card that matches your Omega's element. So I will discard that. And then...
Oh, discard pile. Going.
And then I get to play with 2 clashers next round.
Nice.
I choose one after all clashers are revealed. The round winner takes both cards. And then you have your Zenith Dragon now. All enemy generals must discard 1 card from their hand at the start of... Jeez, so I'm going to be taking one from you, and then then I have to discard a card. Crap. Alright. We are at a tie.
Do we do these as well?
No, because you're using those to summon that.
Got it.
We have to do a quick rule refresher because silliness. No, please, it doesn't matter. It just matters that, and then plus, you're also plus 2, and both of you can't remember what a tiebreaker. If 2 or more players tie for the highest number, all players who tied place their own card into their win pile. Those who do not.
Fair.
Oh. So we tied, which means that we now have to just place both. All of our cards go into our win pile. So beforehand, I take 1 card from you.
Yep. You need to discard 1.
And then...
Well, after you draw.
I'm going to draw, yeah.
So 1, 2.
Interesting. I'll just discard you.
You get to play 2, correct?
I do get to play 2 clashers. Oh, I wasn't supposed to play that face up.
I didn't look anyway, so... Oh, I can't do what I want to do.
You know what? I'm just gonna go in raw. You're just raw dogging in too?
Don't say it like that.
Boom. 7-4. Alright, I won. And then...
That hurt.
That's 1, 2, 3. Alright.
What are the win conditions?
You either need to have a purity set, which is 4 cards of 1
right. I usually
element,
lay them
or
out.
you have to get 2 collections, which is 1 of each type. So right now, if I get 1 more fire or air, or 2 more waters, I could win.
You gotta take a card from me.
And I'm only drawing 1 more.
Then you have to discard 1.
Yeah.
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 Where's the discard? That is one thing that we both really like about this game, is that it plays very quickly.
Yeah.
Darn. Oh, I get to play 2 this round, right?
Yeah. Great.
Boom.
On my own.
Activate your... Oh. Reduce your... Clash your score by 3.
I read it like reduce yours.
Huh.
Why would I play that on myself?
I have no idea.
Like, why is that a thing that you would want at all?
Well, you're now down to a 3 against my 11.
Yeah, because my brain was like, oh, I'm going to reduce his score. But take the card.
Actually, that would be my win.
Oy.
Because I have 2 purity sets. I have 1 water and 1 of earth.
Lovely.
And that is how fast this game can play.
Especially when I just myself. Wow, that was sad. What an upset.
All right. Well,
I really wanted to pay this fire gecko. I really like him.
Reminds you of Bruni from
Yep. Mm-hmm.
From Frozen.
Exactly.
So what did you think?
It's like full transparency. This was not our first time playing it. It takes a lot for me to learn rules sometimes, so I wanted to learn it before we did a playthrough to film, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, especially because we don't do many card games like this.
No.
And so it was really different, and that's, again, totally cool. This game has a lot of every single card is going to have an effect, so, like,
mm-hmm.
You're not going to know until you're playing it. For what it is, I like it. I didn't expect to like a card game like this, like a battle card game. It reminds me a lot of War.
Okay. I can feel that.
Which was one of my favorite games growing up. And so it's like War plus Pokemon.
Yeah, so I was going to say, that's how it was. So.
No, was it really?
So
I thought I just made that up. I thought it was cheeky.
So I met the designer at Everwinter this past January, and I got to try it there, and I was like, I really like this. This is basically Magic the Gathering Junior. This is like Pokemon Junior. And I told that to the designer too, and he agreed. He looked at me, he's like, that's actually a really good description of this. Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of what initially drew me in. They're local people. They don't live too far from us. Really cool guys. Mm-hmm. And so when they told me that it was coming to Kickstarter, I was like, please, I would love to do a video for you guys. And this has changed a lot. I believe we actually even have pictures of it in our 2025 January video, whatever, update that we talked about. So I did get to play that there, and I think there's some pictures of the cards. Mm-hmm. They are completely different. I mean, like, these cards...
The artwork is fantastic.
The art is amazing. There is one major typo on the cards that has already been corrected. It's not like that. That's supposed to say alpha, not omega. So that is just one very, very minor change that has been made. But,
Didn't notice.
The quality and the differences in abilities it differs enough. I can't wait to see more stuff come out for this, because I can see there being
very expandable,
very easy entry to trading card games. Great little collectible card game that I see being in everyone's collection for a very simple, fast playing battler.
I think that's what I like too. It is fast playing.
Yeah. So
me, I feel like a card battle game like this would get very redundant. And so that's why I appreciate how fast it plays, that I wouldn't mind doing several rounds of it.
Okay. Yeah, no,
because it goes quickly.
Yeah, I think that's what I really like about it is just how easy it is to play, how easy it is to teach, and how simple. I mean, all these abilities, the alphas and the omegas, clash really nicely in that your alphas
I want to make a joke, so hang on.
Your alphas are essentially payment for the upgrade that your omega card will give you. And I feel like that that composition of the two cards making a. I saw what card she took too. Make your joke.
Oh, I'm not doing the overhead camera. There's an axolotl on my card deck. There we go.
Dr. Waffle, thank you for the song. We appreciate it. But yeah, the way that any of them can plug together really nicely. You'll see that recently I've just gone very much so into that between Final Girl and Cthulhu Death May Die. This plug and play type of situation, but this is plug and play with abilities. So I think that makes things really nice. And the Zenith cards, the dragons. I wish they did that with more. Like here's the Griffin. I would love to see this type of art with that card. Just a giant Griffin on there. But I mean, adorable art. There's the otter. So yeah, just really good, great card game for the value, for the quality that you're getting. Just fast playing, easygoing Pokemon Magic the Gathering Junior card game.
And when is it on Kickstarter?
Going to be on Kickstarter Monday, June 16th, which should be today that we are publishing this. So, yeah, please go check it out. Link will be in the description below. And we will see you guys next time. Toodles!